So today's video is kind of on an Amazon brush haul. And this is going to be on two different sellers. So I've always been kind of skeptical to buy brushes from Amazon just because it just seems too good to be true. Like, they're so inexpensive, well, at least from specific retailers. They're so inexpensive and I've heard good things about them, so I wanted to try them out for myself. So I'm going to go ahead and break down each brush for you that I got in each brush set and tell you a little bit about each brush and tell you what it's used for, tell you about the quality. I'm going to break it down for you. So if you guys want to see some information about these Amazon brushes that I have sitting in front of me, then please keep watching. So I'm going to start off with my Beauty Junkies order first. I got a brush set by them and I got two separate individual brushes, so I'll go over the kit first because it's most exciting to me. So I got this 8-piece eyeshadow set and it comes with pretty much every single brush that you need to create an eyeshadow look, which I think is really neat. Like, any type of eyeshadow look you're going for, I think that you could achieve it with this brush set. So it retails for $39.90. Did you guys hear that? Lucy, excuse me. So it retails for $39.97, which is an amazing deal for 8 brushes, and a lot of them I can mistake for my Sigma brushes. I'm wondering if I have any dupes around here that I can compare them to, but I'll come across it as I go. So the first one is just a basic eyeshadow brush, so you just apply your lid color with this. If you wanted to, you could probably blend out the contour of your nose too if you're kind of running short and you need something like that. Let me see if I have my Sigma brush over here. So I'm going to compare this brush to my Sigma brush. This is the Sigma E55. So honestly, if I were to close my eyes and I was just touching these brushes, I wouldn't be able to tell which one is which. If anything, the Sigma brush is just like 5 hairs thicker than the Beauty Junkies brush. I bet you $100 though that you could get the same exact look with these two brushes. So there's the dupe right there for you guys. So in this kit, it also comes with 2 crease brushes. One is just a little bit thicker and fluffier than the other one. One's a little bit more dense and concentrated. So let's see which one's the difference. So this one's a little bit more fluffy, a little less dense. So this is going to be great for a transition color for your crease. So this will really diffuse and blend out your transition color so you have a nice buttery gradient effect. And the more dense brush is great for packing on kind of a darker color right in your actual crease. So obviously with the fluffier one, you're going to be able to get a little bit more lid space in there. With a more dense one, it's going to focus the color more in a specific area. This one is another crease brush. This is more of a, it almost looks like it's kind of like pinched together, so it's a little bit more on the flat side, but still is going to blend. So this is going to be great for your actual crease as well. Really packing on that color and really kind of giving you more of a defined crease. I wouldn't use it as my transition brush just because, like I said, it's a little bit more dense. It's going to pack on the color. So it's really great to carve out your lid, especially for those of you who have hooded lids. I can't say that. That was difficult for me. For those of you who have hooded lids, this is going to be great to kind of draw in that crease and give it the illusion of having an actual crease. So I really like this brush. The fibers kind of remind me of my MAC brush right here. This is the, I can't read the number, they always rub off, but I'm going to say it's the MAC 222 brush. The fibers are pretty darn close to being the same. Obviously this one's a little bit thinner, but it feels like they're the same type of synthetic fiber, so I think that's pretty neat. The real test is to see how long they hold up for. I will tell you guys that I did wash all these brushes, every one that I'm showing you, with soap, olive oil, and water, and I just scrubbed them because I always scrub my brushes. It's just really important to do that because you want to make sure you don't have any of the chemicals from the factory or any germs on it. It's going to be going on your face, so you don't want to break out or anything, right? So I washed all these and they all shaped up really nicely. They're all kind of went back to their original form, so that's really important too. In the kit, it also comes with this kind of flat top liner brush, so you can use this for your brows, you can use this for contouring down your nose, you can use it for eyeliner, of course. I just have a hard time using the flat tops for like a gel liner just because, I don't know, I love my angled eyeliner brushes, but I have been using this for my brows. I use it underneath my lash line for my liner as well. And the next brush in the kit is an angled eyeliner brush. Once again, my favorite kind of brush to apply gel liner with. I have a hard time applying it with any type of other brush than an angled liner brush. This one really does give me a nice precise line. It does have a bit of a bend to it, so it gives you that nice little flick when you're kind of adding your cat eye on there. I have a really hard time working with more stiff angled eyeliner brushes when I'm doing my cat eye because it just doesn't flick and make that beautiful cat eye. So this one has nice flicking power and it just glides over your lid with the gel liner. So I was really impressed by this one as well. And of course in this set we have to have a pencil brush, something to define your eyes. So this one's great for putting a little eyeshadow, like a shimmery color in your inner tear duct area. It's also great for blending out your lower eyeliner. It's great for blending out your lower liner so you can get that smoky, sexy look. If you're doing a cut crease, you can really blend out that line with this too, and it won't blend it out too much, but you have a little bit of blend. So I was really impressed with this one. Like I said, it's pretty dense. Yeah, it's great. Like I said, it's pretty dense, and it's not, none of these brushes, by the way, have you guys ever, okay, let's just talk about this. So have you guys ever like bought a cheap brush set before, and it's the kind of brush set that's like really shiny, plasticky, and you dip your brush in the eyeshadow and it literally like flicks the eyeshadow all over your face? Pet peeve. None of these brushes that I'm showing you today do that, so I just want to let you know. I don't know if you've ever had that experience, but I have, and I just think that that's just booty, it's just trash. So none of these brushes do that, so just saying. Now the last brush in the set, I will admit that it's not my favorite brush. It's not that it's bad quality, it's just that it's not my personal favorite brush. Just these types of brushes in general, I have a lot of them in my little collection over here, and I don't really tend to use them very often. So if anything, I'll probably pop a little bit of a shimmer underneath my brow to give it a highlight, or what else could you use it for? So that's the thing. If you guys know what to use these kind of brushes for, let me know. Maybe I'm missing something big and I just don't know. But all in all, it's good quality. It's just not my favorite brush. So if you are looking for a one and done eye brush set, this is everything that you need if you're starting off in makeup, if you're starting off with a kit for freelance. I highly recommend this brush set. A lot of them are Sigma dupes, some of them are MAC dupes, so I definitely recommend these brushes. And I wanted to let you guys know that I'm not getting any commission off of these sales. If you go and buy this brush set, I'm not going to get any commission off of it. I just really believe in this brush set and I really love it, so just thought I'd throw that in there for you guys. And up next I got this Pro brow brush, and on one side it has a spoolie and on the other side it has a little angled liner brush. So I really love the spoolie. I've been using it every day for kind of combing out my brows and perfecting them. Brush my hair with it too. And then on the other side it has this liner brush. The liner brush is great. I do think that the liner brush in the kit is better than this one. Not that there's anything particularly wrong with it. I just think that I like the other one better for my personal preference. But in general, I do recommend this for your brows. It's great for if you travel. The only thing I have a hard time with is sticking it into this bad boy without ruining either side. So I've been just keeping him kind of laying in my brow drawer so I don't ruin either side. But yeah, I like duo-ended brushes for traveling because it's, you know, you don't have to take up as much space in your little travel kit. If you look at the brushes that I've been using on my videos lately, you'll see that I've been using this flat top kabuki brush a lot in a lot of my videos. I just find that it's so thick and so dense, and I think that this is honestly the closest Sigma dupe that I found up to date. So I have this one, this is from a different company from Amazon, but this is another dupe of the brush. And then I have a real Sigma brush. Obviously this one's angled, so I don't have the actual flat top kabuki from Sigma, but just feeling the bristles and seeing how thick the actual Sigma brush is. When it comes to the other dupe, I mean, yeah, it's soft, but I can definitely tell that there's less of a density. I mean, yeah, it's soft, but it's definitely not as dense as the Sigma brush by far, if you can see that. Girl. But it does work. It gets the job done. I'll have that brush set linked below because I talk about it all the time. I do love that brush set, but when it comes to this one by Beauty Junkies, it's just so much more dense and so thick, and it really blends out the foundation beautifully. So if you're looking for a cheaper version of the Sigma flat top kabuki, this is the closest dupe that I have found yet. Up next I have this 11-piece brush set. It came in a box like this and I love this one. This is actually from a different seller. I'll have all of the brushes linked below for you guys to check out. And you take it out of the box and it comes like this in this really cute little brush carrying case. Inside are all of the brushes. The carrying case itself seems really sturdy, like really good material. So inside you have 5 face brushes and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eye brushes, which is really great. So I'm going to start off with this one. This is kind of like another flat top kabuki. It's definitely not as dense as the one that I just showed you, but I have used it before and it does blend out your foundation beautifully. It really kind of gives you that airbrush effect. This next one is more of a fluffy powder brush, so of course you could use it as powder all over your face. Otherwise, I really like to blend up my contour with big fluffy brushes like this. This one is not super dense, but it is really, really soft, and I have used it to blend up my contour, and it did work amazingly. And honestly, for powder brushes, I prefer them to be not super dense because I like to just kind of dab my powder on and have it just lightly graze my face. So it does the job for me, personally. So I kind of like that aspect about it. Up next is my favorite brush in the whole bunch. It's this cute little one. Actually, is that my favorite? Yeah, that's my favorite. So this one is great for everything. This is kind of like the everything brush. You can get underneath your eyes and powder underneath your eyes with it. You can contour your face with it. Use it as a blush brush. If you wanted to, no, I wouldn't recommend it for foundation. I just think that it's so cute and little, and it's really, really dense and soft. This next one is really great for contouring. It has a bit of an angle to it. This one is also super dense and soft. I love this brush. You could also definitely use it for blush, under eye powder, the works. And here we have a blush brush. It just fits perfectly on the apples of your cheeks. And this one is super dense as well. Super soft. They're all soft. I'm going to just stop saying that because they're all really soft. Up next we have this multi-purpose brush as well. I can definitely see myself using this as a brush to blend out my concealer underneath my eyes. I could not think of what to call it, but you can blend out your concealer underneath your eyes. You can also kind of blend out the contour on your nose. Definitely you can use it as a crease brush too. I have used this as a crease brush, and it really does buff out everything really nicely. Super duper dense, super fluffy, and it looks like it's rounded to me, but it almost comes to a bit of an angle right here. Can you see that? So yeah, lots of purposes for that brush. This next one right here is great for concealing around your lips and really just perfecting your lip line. Also, if you have any just kind of like spots that you need to correct, this one, it's pretty stiff. As you can see, if I push my finger on it, it doesn't really move. It doesn't really budge. It's pretty dense, pretty stiff, and that's great for concealing around your lips, around your brows. Just doing all that detail work so you have nice crisp lines for everything that you need crisp lines for. The next brush is another crease brush. This one is specifically used just for the crease. I can also see myself blending out the contour of my nose for this one too. But it is a little bit more dense, and it will kind of pack on the color, so I can see myself making harsh lines with this if you use too much product. So unfortunately my camera cut out and I did not realize it, and I finished the video, so the rest is going to be a voiceover. I hope you guys don't mind. So the last two brushes in this set is this really great eyeshadow brush. You can blend out your crease if you're doing more of a cut crease look with it. You can also apply your eyeshadow to your eyelid with it as well. And the lash brush in this set is an angled eyeliner brush. This one is a little bit more fluffy, so it's great for kind of blending out your eyeshadow for that smoky look. You won't necessarily get a super precise look with this, but it's great for that smoky cat eye. So that's it for this video. I'm so sorry that my camera cut out and I didn't realize it and I finished the video. So my apologies for this voiceover, but thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.